Welcome to ADHD TV, coming at you live and direct, as Dancehall Neil says, here from my closet in Delaware. My name is Mike, I'm interested in just about everything, and I'm highly distractible. For those reasons and more, I choose to conduct my business here from this closet and its adjoining home office. This video will attempt to focus on resources and materials to help you prepare for the CompTIA A+ tests, the 901 and the 902. I can't go over everything, but I will tell you what worked for me, what worked for others, and where you can look for additional resources. Check out the description for links. The first thing you'll need is a textbook. I read 2 for this course. They also happen to be the 2 most prominent books from what I could tell in the forums. The first one is the Mike Myers CompTIA A+ Guide to Managing and Troubleshooting PCs, currently on its 5th edition. This book is a behemoth. The total page count clocks in at over 1,200. It's not as daunting as it sounds. There's lots of pictures and diagrams to help you visual learners with the concepts, and tables to study the different acronyms, terms, and numbers for the course. The font won't leave you with a headache from squinting. If you are a novice or are interested in learning the foundations and history of computing, this is the book for you. Myers does a great job of covering the objectives in depth, as well as going above and beyond with the foundational stuff and newer technologies that you don't necessarily need to know for the A+. Most of that is labeled in addition to what's relevant for either section. You can skip it if you wish. Many courses use this book to teach the material. If you are a novice, you should consider a course. It's great to have that extra direction and the hardware and lab materials for the 901 especially. I just finished a course last month and was very fortunate to be taught by Mr. Dennis Haley, who actually co-authored the companion lab book for an earlier edition. If you already have some experience and feel that you just need to review at your own pace, David Proust's Exam Cram book is a wonderful, streamlined option. I enjoyed it very much. It is smaller in all its dimensions, with the page count being about half that of the Myers book. Objective-driven, asides are few and far between. And as with the Myers book, there are practice questions at the end of each section. A great feature of Exam Cram is the tear-out sheet that you can keep on your coffee table, nightstand, or desk. Randomly glance at it during commercial breaks or use it for reference. Perfect for last-minute review before you walk into the test. Each book also comes with a CD in the back with practice questions. For some reason, I only used the Exam Cram, and I can say it was very helpful. It featured several full-length practice tests. Perhaps I forgot about the Myers CD because I found some wonderful free quizzes over at examcompass.com. I highly recommend that site. I'll get into my strategy for utilizing the practice questions and books in the next video after I've laid out all the resources. Another tool I found helpful was the Crucial Exams app. Not nearly as extensive or intensive as Exam Compass, but great for on-the-go review. Find it in the App Store. There's also a site called Kahoot where users make and submit their own quizzes on whatever subjects they want. A simple keyword search will narrow the selection for you. Quality varies. Some were very helpful and among the best I encountered. Others were hot, wet garbage. For the auditory learners out there, I recommend Professor Messer's videos. They did nothing for me. I need to be actively engaged, but a lot of people swear by them. Also popular are his course notes, which I'm guessing are similar to the tear-out in Exam Cram, but probably more extensive. Those are available for $10 per section. Speaking of the professor, He sometimes posts in the CompTIA A subreddit, which is where I went to try to gauge consensus among the community. Check it out. That should be plenty to get you started. Please subscribe if you liked this video. As I said earlier, my next one will focus on actually utilizing these resources, especially the practice questions. If you follow my plan, you will not walk into test until you know that you will pass. Why put extra stress on yourself and possibly waste hundreds of dollars? Speaking of that, you will need to get an anti-static wrist strap and mat if you are going to open up components and tinker at home. Don't fry your motherboard, people. It only takes one little spark. Like and subscribe, ask questions in the comments section, and add any additional resources you found helpful. Drop by and let me know if you passed the test. Good luck, and thank you, good people of the internet.